And we are coming down in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Getting Sports with Drunk. I'm your host, Cupcake the Riddler, and I'm joined by
the couple Shillelagh Souls.
And the Red Baron.
Welcome. Welcome to another episode of Getting Sports with Drunk. We're here, we're queer, deal with it.
Yeah. Deal with it, eat it.
We're here. Dive right into it. Starting lineup, Souls.
From the Pepsi Company, I'm drinking a Mountain Dew.
Nice. Diet Mountain Dew, right? Diet Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Listen, once I get diabetes, I'm just gonna kill myself.
That's fair.
We talking 20-ounce bottle?
I'm talking, yeah.
We're talking,
yes,
yeah, you're right.
What are you drinking there, fucking dick face?
I am having a Guinness.
Ooh.
Is it because I was Irish?
You know, I had already planned to have this, but I did like that. You know, you kind of brought that in.
There's no Irish flag football team.
We've got Shillelagh Souls. And we've got Guinness. I have a question for you guys.
Shoot.
Is it St. Patrick's Day? Because I am drinking from our friends at Norbrook Farm, Doc Murphy's Irish Ale.
Whoa.
We inadvertently had St. Patrick's Day in fucking August.
Can't even believe it.
3 shillelaghs for souls right there.
Here.
Shillelagh.
Yeah. Toast of excellence. Do you find folks have any?
No, I do this show every week, and I never look.
Yeah.
Actually, I do have one.
We love the preparedness.
Shout out to third-string quarterback Skylar Thompson. Had a great preseason debut for the Steelers.
Nice.
No.
Her name has escaped me, but my toast of excellence is to the first female umpire getting the first call of the game completely wrong.
That's right. She fits in.
I saw, those advanced stats or whatever. She was 1% below what the average strike call was. And she actually had a really good ball call rate, which I guess shouldn't be that difficult, but then again.
No, but the first one was about a good 6 inches inside.
I'll give her the benefit of the doubt for the first game because she was probably nervous.
You're nervous.
Yeah, what are you going to say? That's Souls.
Yeah, exactly, bitch. You dirty fuck.
I have a toast of excellence and disexcellence. My toast of excellence is to Mr. Justin Verlander, who joins a list of 10 others to have 3,500 strikeouts in a career. And you guys can probably just guess what my toast of disexcellence is.
Is it to the Milwaukee Brewers?
It isn't, Kyle. It's to the team I root for in baseball, though.
I said the Mets.
Oh, I'm sorry. Kyle was talking over you, and he. But Paul is right.
Don't blame me.
Oh, I can blame you, because you're the reason why they're playing so poorly.
Sorry.
I know that you have a Mark Vientos voodoo doll that you keep in your closet. You put pins in it.
Yes, I do.
And do you care to explain as to why the toast of disexcellence?
Oh, well, the Mets are just playing so poorly. There's really nothing good to say about it. The starters can't go past, 5 innings. The bullpen basically blows every game. And our $10 billion payroll can't hit with runners in scoring position. Just a pretty abysmal product across the board from a key market team. So thanks, guys. I mean the Mets, that is.
Sorry, buddy.
It's all right.
If it makes you feel any better, Kyle said something really nice about the Mets today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was talking to Kyle, and I said, I'm going to give you 4 scenarios, and you tell me which one you think is most likely to happen. Scenario A, both New York teams make the playoffs, because both New York teams, I think, are either a half or full game ahead of the wild card, or the next team in the wild card chase. Like, they both currently hold the 3rd wild card position, and they're only leading by like a half a game or a full game.
Yeah.
So I said, which is most likely to happen? Both New York teams make the playoffs. Both New York teams miss the playoffs. Yankees make Mets miss, or Mets make Yankees miss. And he picked Mets make Yankees miss.
Wow. Kyle, maybe I was wrong about you.
You are. And what do you say, Kendall, for beating the Reds?
I say you guys shouldn't have even played the game. It would have been better for me.
No, you need us to beat the Reds.
I need the
You're only a game above them and 6 behind us.
We're going to catch you.
Good. I hope you don't.
He goes, good. I hope you don't.
My toast of excellence is to Chicago White Sox prospect, big leaguer Colson Montgomery, who was, kind of just like, basically like essentially DFA'd to the like arena ball at one point because he was just not figuring it out in the minor leagues. He had some pretty abysmal outings, including batting like 176 at one point. It was pretty rough. But since being called up to the big leagues, he has played in 31 games as of tonight. And in his 31 games, he has 25 hits, 3 doubles, a triple, 9 home runs, 25 RBIs, batting .238 with a slug of .543, and as recently as yesterday, hit his first concourse home run in the rate. So, welcome to the show, young fella. We're happy for you.
Prove
Very
the
nice.
haters wrong.
Kyle was always a hater. He'll be the first to tell you.
Fuck off.
Kyle, you said that he wasn't good from day one.
Hey, Grady Sizemore still on the coaching staff?
No.
I thought
Maybe.
we just saw him.
He might be.
A little under the radar.
Yeah,
You
but
should be there,
you got a big penis, so. All right, now that we got all the formalities out of the way, I want to do something because Kyle put it in my head. We don't have Best Buy Mass with us, so we can't put a tier ranker up on the screen. So we're just going to do King of the Mountain style,
All right.
where we're going to just figure out what the best Hot Pocket flavor is, regardless if you had them or not. Regardless if you had them or not, just if you think it would be really good, like just go with your gut. Just go with your gut.
All right.
All right. So the first matchup, I'm just going in order of the Hot Pocket website. So up first we have the high protein barbacoa style beef Hot Pocket, which is for, I'll just describe it because I don't think anybody really knows what this is. It's a black bean, reduced fat cheese and spicy queso Hot Pocket. Up against the high protein Chipotle chicken Hot Pocket. I'm gonna go with the beef one.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why. I'm going with it. I'm going with it because I think it won't last.
I was getting ready to trash that beef option, but then you came right out and gave the chicken option. It's like, you know what? No way.
Hey, quick off topic. Paul, you know those like color things in the top of the White Sox stadium?
Yeah, the lollipops.
They kind of look like Power Rangers.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Also, by the way, at it's either Walmart or Target. I can't remember which. but they came out with like basketball-sized Zords from the original Power Ranger movie, and if you buy all 5, you can form them into the Megazord.
Yeah, can you get those for me?
They're like $100 a piece.
Whoa.
Yeah,
So
can you
you
get
should-
those for me?
Well, you should ask for Christmas for some of them, and by
Oh.
some of them, I mean tell your
And
dad.
Kendall, can you
No.
guys both get me one?
No, I'm going to tell your dad, and he's going to buy you all 5.
All right, that's fine.
All right. So the barbacoa beef moves on. Okay, so barbacoa beef versus the sausage, egg, and cheese croissant crust hot pocket.
The sausage, egg, and cheese one.
I've actually had that. I'm
Okay.
voting for that one.
All right. And then we'll just dive really quickly into the sausage, egg, and cheese croissant crust versus the bacon, egg, and cheese croissant crust.
Ooh.
Sausage.
I'm going to stick sausage as well, so Kendall, you're welcome. You don't even have the vote.
Yeah, it's good.
All right.
I've had that one too, though.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's keep going with the gross ones. Sausage, egg, and cheese croissant crust versus the Hidden Valley Ranch Lovers Pepperoni Hot Pocket.
Sausage, egg, and cheese one.
Yeah, you should see the picture of this. It is abysmal.
I hate ranch.
All right, sausage, egg, and cheese versus Italian-style 4-cheese pizza Hot Pocket.
You know what? I'll give that the nod.
I'm going to also go the 4-cheese pizza one.
I'm gonna go with the sausage, egg, and cheese one.
Well, it doesn't matter.
It matters. I'm gonna persuade you.
The 4-cheese Hot Pocket versus the steak and cheddar.
Steak and cheddar.
No.
No, the cheddar cheese is just so bad in a Hot Pocket. I'm going the pizza one. All right, so are you a pizza as well, Kendall?
Oh, yeah.
4-cheese pizza versus pepperoni pizza.
Pepperoni pizza.
I'm going to go pepperoni.
pizza. All right, pepperoni advances. Pepperoni versus the Philly steak and cheese.
Philly steak and cheese.
I don't know. I can't really defend that one. That's
The reason I'm not going to do it is because the white cheese looks gross in the Hot Pocket. Looks like a fucking pie, cream pie. I'm going pepperoni pizza.
Yeah,
I'm
pepperoni.
okay with that.
All right, pepperoni pizza versus the ham and cheddar.
Pepperoni pizza.
Pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, I have
Had
definitely had a
both of them.
bunch of those ham and cheese ones, though, for sure.
Oh yeah, we know.
I'm not proud of it.
The pepperoni pizza versus the meatball and mozzarella.
Pepperoni pizza.
Yeah.
I'm gonna also go pepperoni pizza. Okay, the pepperoni pizza versus the extra cheesy cheddar flavor blasted crust ham and cheese.
No, thank
pepperoni
you.
pizza.
Yeah, I'm going pepperoni pizza. There's too many adjectives.
I don't care what they do. You can't save that ham.
All right, pepperoni pizza versus the Hidden Valley Ranch Lovers Buffalo Chicken Hot Pockets.
Pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, pepperoni pizza. Ooh, Kyle, we might have a new takeover for you. The pepperoni pizza versus the Chicken Bacon Ranch Hot Pocket.
Pepperoni pizza.
Oh, all right, pepperoni pizza. Pepperoni pizza. Kendall, I'm just assuming that you're also saying pepperoni pizza. To
Yeah,
these.
yeah, definitely.
Like, I feel like unless you interject immediately, you're just going with pepperoni pizza.
Yeah.
All right, pepperoni pizza versus the pepperoni and sausage pizza.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get pepperoni and sausage.
I am as well.
Did not see that coming.
Anytime you put a little more sausage in there, you know.
Oh my god. All right, pepperoni and sausage pizza versus the barbecue recipe beef.
No, thank you.
It looks like Alpo.
Going with the barbecue peach.
No
No, you're
way.
not. All right,
I'm going
the
pepperoni and sausage, obviously.
pepperoni and sausage versus the 4 meat and 4 cheese pizza hot pocket.
Pepperoni
So it looks
and
like
sausage.
it's pepperoni, sausage, bacon, ham, mozzarella, provolone, American, and Swiss cheese.
It just
Yeah.
feels like there's too much in a little thing.
Right. That's
Yeah.
way too much for a hot pocket.
Hey, why does
Okay.
Sosa wear all neon green?
What?
I'm trying to see if there's varying different like crusts. So I'm kind of just looking over those. Oh, okay, so this is a different one technically. All right, pepperoni and sausage pizza versus the hickory smoked ham and cheddar.
Oh, pepperoni and sausage.
Yeah, like, I don't care
Okay.
about your ham.
You care. You care. Look me in the eye and tell me you don't care.
Oh, I care.
Yeah, you can't do that because we're on a fucking podcast. All right, and then the last one, the pepperoni and sausage versus the egg hot pocket.
Just egg.
It's just egg.
I didn't even know
That's
they
so
made that.
funny.
It's just basically scrambled egg stuffed in bread.
It's not good.
That sounds so bad.
So basically, pepperoni wins.
Pepperoni and sausage.
Yeah, but pepperoni wins.
There used to be a line of Hot Pockets called Big and Bold Hot Pockets where they were larger. And I remember that they had one that was like a steak nacho one. Man, talk about diarrhea.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? You know what, Kyle? There's no way that like Rhett and Link didn't do this.
They did.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. Diarrhea pocket. Oh, well, wait, hold on. Quick question. Do we also... They're discontinued, but it's part of the brand. Do we include lean pockets into these? The healthier version?
I think we...
No.
Well, are there
Like
some
the
different
garlic...
flavors?
Like the garlic chicken white pizza?
Oh, God.
Kendall, what about the lean pocket ham and cheese?
Yeah, just less ham, more ham, less cheese.
I think it's like saltless ham.
Yeah, that ham is just
Man,
more
that's terrible.
see-through.
So funny. All right, there we go. The information you didn't know you needed today.
I haven't had a Hot Pocket in
We
a
could do
long
another one
time,
of
but I
these.
really want one now.
Yeah, I might make myself one in a couple minutes.
There's something about, like, just biting into that, like, crust and just burning your tongue right out of the gate.
Yeah.
I gotta undercook it a little bit.
Oh, also, I'm just preparing you guys now for week 1 of the NFL season, where I may cause Massey to not be super communicative in the group chat.
What's that?
Well, we were talking today, and he said we were talking about the whatchamacallit, the fucking Matt Stafford stuff, how he might this is so funny. I'll share this after. How Matt Stafford's hurt, and like, we don't know if he's going to be able to go week 1 because of his back. And he was like, you know what the worst part is? And I was like, what? He goes, do you know who starts if Matt Stafford can't go? And I was like, Garoppolo's Pizzeria. And he was like, yeah. And I said, do you know what's even funnier about that? He goes, what? I was like, you're going to have Jimmy Garoppolo with a top 10 offensive line, a top 10 running back, two top 30 wide receivers, and a top 10 defense. So basically, it's just going to be Jimmy Garoppolo leading the LA 49ers to a Super Bowl bid. And he is going to be real mad if I have to do that.
He better pray that Stafford gets it together.
Yeah. I also saw this today, and it made me think of my two friends, Kendall and Kyle.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. It was every NFL team's best and worst case scenarios. And so, like, for record. And so it goes all the way through every team, and every team it says 17-0 is best case scenario, worst case scenario is 0-17, and then for the Steelers it says 9-8 for both.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's just funny because it is just incredible how you guys just always skate over.
Yeah. I'll take it. For how much longer?
Forever. Oh, here we go. Here's some record predictions. You guys want to bow through these real quick?
Shoot.
All right. I'll just do a few highlight teams. You guys each give me 3 teams you want to hear.
I'd be curious to hear because the NFL still has a love affair with the Chiefs. So I guess I'd like to hear that.
They have the Chiefs at 11-6.
All right,
Okay.
guys, I'll be right back. I gotta take the
All right.
dogs out.
Okay. Chiefs at
All right.
11-6.
So here, I'll just go by division then real quick. You and me, we'll keep it. So it has the Bills winning the division at 12-5.
Okay.
Patriots at 10-7.
Oh wow.
Jets at 8-9. Dolphins at 6-11. So I'm not going to go based off record, but very early in the preseason, I would swap the Jets and the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Jets finish last in the division, but I think the Patriots do finish second. I think they have a very favorable schedule. I think Drake May is ahead of where he needs to be.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I could
Right.
see
They have a good head coach.
Yeah, I could see the Patriots finish second. I'm a little shocked at the 10 win mark, but I mean, who's to say no?
Well, for ha-has, while you're talking about that, I will give you the Patriots this year have the luxury of playing the Dolphins twice, the Jets twice, so that could be 4 wins right there. They play the Raiders.
Yep.
They play the Panthers.
Yep.
They play the Saints. They play the Titans. They play the Browns. They play the Giants. That would be 10 wins right there. And then they also play the Ravens, which I would chalk up as a loss. Both Bills games. The Bengals game could be a loss depending on how bad the defense is.
Mm-hmm.
The Buccaneers, I think, could be potentially toss-upable. The Falcons could be toss-upable.
Yep.
And, I mean, no offense, but the Steelers could also be toss-upable.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're going to get out of them. So I'm just saying, like, the road to winning double-digit games is there.
Yeah. That's true. It's a shame too because I do like Mike McDaniel, but I think that he's getting fired this year.
Oh, yeah, I think so, too.
I think that Dolphins team is
Right.
going to be in trouble.
Yeah. All right, AFC North. Winning the division is the Baltimore Ravens at 12-5.
Mm-hmm.
The Bengals at 11-6. The Steelers at 9-8. And the Browns at 5-12.
Yeah, I could just see that. That is like,
I could see it too. I do think that the Bengals one I think is a little too high until we see. I mean, granted, I do think that Shamar Turner or Stewart, I forget which one they have, Shamar Stewart or Shamar Turner, I don't remember. But I do think that guy plays, and I do think that Trey Hendrickson plays. Like I think they get him. I think the rookie guy they already figured out. But I think Trey Hendrickson ends up playing. He's too old at a premium position to just take a season off.
yeah.
So I think he ends up playing. So, I mean, like, yes, they'll have 2 pass rushers versus 1, which is always great. But, like, their secondary is still shit. Their linebacking core is still shit. Like, I can. Their offense is good enough to win 12 games or 11 games, but their defense is also bad enough to give up all those leads.
Yeah, I mean, that team, it's going to be a track meet, every game. I feel it's just how it's going to be.
All right, AFC South, they have the Texans winning the division at 10-7. They have the Jaguars and the Titans finishing at 8-9, and then the Colts at 4-13.
Wow.
I'm kind of okay with that. I do think the Texans probably finish a little bit higher if they can get a healthy Tank Dell Nico Collins combo for the year. However, their offensive line is very, very bad.
Yeah, I mean, for sure their division to lose. And, like, at the same token, I could see all those teams being, like, a game apart. And that's just kind of like the meh division of the year.
Well, I don't think the Colts can. The Colts, it's Anthony Richardson's already hurt. He wasn't good anyway. And then Danny Dimes is their other option at quarterback. Like, I don't see it being, like, outside of Michael Pittman on offense and maybe Jonathan Taylor, who I don't think is going to be able to do much because they're just going to load the box on Jonathan Taylor.
But listen, they got that white receiver who, like, has one fantasy game a year where he has, like, 150 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, something Pierce, right?
Yes. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
Not Pearsall. That's the 49ers, but it's something Pierce.
Alec Pierce. There it is.
And then, there it is, yep. And then moving on to the AFC West, the Chiefs at 11-6, the Broncos at 10-7, the Chargers at 9-8, and the Raiders at 7-10.
Wow.
I could see that. I do think the Chiefs are just one of those teams that just find a way to win. I do think they'll win 13 games.
I wonder. I mean, I think his career's been a little bit different. I wonder if everyone kind of gives like that sophomore slump. I feel when they're doing predictions, but maybe Bo Nix won't be affected. You played really well.
Yeah, I mean, I think Sean Payton as a head coach will help. I think if he has any sort of sophomore slump, it's just because there's not really any weapons on the offense for him to work with. But that defense is so good on Denver that I kind of think that there's enough tools there to kind of keep him good. So in the AFC side of things, if you go based off of just records, you have the Bills and the Ravens getting the byes, with the Texans and the Chiefs winning their divisions for home games. And then the wild cards they would have going to the Patriots, the Bengals, and the Broncos.
Damn, Pittsburgh misses the playoffs.
Yeah, because they have the Broncos, Patriots finishing with 10 wins, so they'd be right above the Steelers. If it were to go like this. All right, on to the NFC. The NFC East, they have the the Commanders winning 13-4.
Wow.
Also securing the best record in the NFL. They have the Eagles at 12-5, the Cowboys at 6-11, and the Giants at 4-13.
Go ahead.
I don't see the Eagles did lose some key defensive players. But Howie Roseman and Nick Sirianni are just like fucking devil dealers where they just kind of find someone to plug in.
Guy's a wizard.
The offensive lineman guy that they lost for the foreseeable future, that one is going to be tough. I just don't know that I buy that like Deebo Samuel and sophomore Jaden Daniels make the Commanders a 13-win team and better than the reigning NFC or than the Super Bowl champs.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that.
Yeah, I just think until proven otherwise, it's still the Eagles' division to lose. And I don't think it's... I mean, I'm not high on them by any stretch, but I do think that there is a possibility that the Cowboys could just be like a 10-11 win team.
Yeah.
Like, in order for the Cowboys to go 6-11 and have the Commanders and the Eagles both win that much games, I would tend to think that on a game-by-game basis, they probably have both those teams sweeping the Giants and the Cowboys, and I don't know if that's going to be accurate, just because there's a lot of stars on Dallas, and if Dak is healthy, like, the Cowboys would have won more games last year if Dak was healthy. Like, they just would have. Now they have a second wide receiver in Pickens. They have a good tight end. They have an elite number one. Their running game is a little bit of an atrocity, but, you know, you can find running backs on the scrap heap.
Yep. Now, does Washington...
You know, someone will get...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
What? No, go ahead.
I was asking, does Washington have a favorable schedule? Because I'm just wondering why they're projected so high.
So, I'll tell you right now, Washington schedule.
Because, I mean,
they will play a second-place schedule because the Eagles did win the division.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll get the Giants and the Cowboys twice, which is why I think, you know, they're going to have... They have to have those as, like, sweeps to get to 13 wins, which would, like I said, in their eyes, league-leading record.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, I just don't know if I subscribe to that. So let's see here. Okay, so they got the Giants, the Raiders, the Bears, the Seahawks, the Lions, what the hell? Oh, is this preseason? Yeah, this is preseason. Okay. So it looks like so they play sorry, that was looking at the wrong thing. So they play the NFC North. So they're going to play the Lions, Packers, Vikings, and Bears. They're also going to play the AFC West. So they're going to play the Chargers, Broncos, Raiders, and
Chiefs.
So you're saying in those 8 games, let's say their losses come from those, and those 8 games they would go 4-4, which means that they have them beating. So like their random opponent is the Dolphins. They also have a random opponent in the Seahawks. So you would have them beating, I would assume, both of those teams.
Yep.
And then sweeping but like keep in mind, if they go 4-4 in the AFC NFC combo, that means that they sweep the Eagles. So I don't think that 13 is. I could see 11. I can't see 13.
Yeah, I mean, for all the reasons you said, like
until proven otherwise, the Lions are still going to be a force to be reckoned with. Even if coaching is a little bit of a shit show in the beginning, coordinating, I mean, like there's just still so much talent on that team. There's two all-pro offensive linemen. There's a veteran quarterback who knows what it takes to win. There's not one but 2 great running backs, elite wide receiver, great wide receiver 2. Comeback or almost guaranteed comeback player of the year and potential defensive player of the year in Aitchison.
Yep.
Like I don't know that you can just write the Lions off. The Vikings, if J.J. McCarthy just goes out and plays mistake-free football, the Vikings are going to be a problem every week. Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison when he comes back, Aaron Jones, good offensive linemen and great defensive pieces. The Packers are always a thorn in everyone's side. And then the fucking Chargers, Broncos, and Chiefs all made the playoffs last year.
Yes, they did.
So I don't know if I can agree with the Commanders being the NFL best record at 13 wins.
Yeah, very flair for the moment.
Yeah. All right, on to the NFC West. They have a tie at the top, the Rams and Cardinals at 10-7. And then the Seahawks and the 49ers both at 7-10.
Interesting.
I mean, granted, we would need healthy Matt Stafford, but I got to be honest, even with Jimmy Garoppolo playing the entire season, I think the Rams are better than 10 wins. Like, Garoppolo just kind of does enough.
Yeah.
He's got 2 elite wide receivers. He's got, like I said, he's got 2 top 30 receivers. He's got a top 10 running back. He's going to have a top 10 defense and a top 10 offensive line. Like, I'm not making the joke to piss Massey off with the whole 49er Ram comparison, but like, there's a reason that those 49ers teams went to Super Bowls.
Right. And really, he only lost the job because he got hurt.
Very Alex Smith-like.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I subscribe to the Cardinals winning 10 games. I do. I'll be honest. You think games?
Yeah, I can see it. Their defense is a lot better.
Yeah, but it's still Kyler Murray, and it's still the head coach. I don't see it.
I think that their offense should be good. I think Marvin Harrison will be better than he was last year.
Yeah, but he still has Kyler Murray throwing him the ball.
Every year. He's like every other year type guy.
Kyle, just shut up. You like Trey McBride. Get over it. Doesn't mean that they're going to be good. Trey McBride will still be good. And you still won't get him in fantasy.
Yeah, probably not. But I made myself Hot Pockets.
Nice.
Seahawks at 7-10. I can totally see that.
Yeah.
The Niners are a wild card team. I could see them winning 11 games. I could see them winning 6 games.
It's just who can stay healthy for that team.
I don't even know if health matters as much anymore. They're just like if you go back and you look year by year, like their defense has been deteriorating due to age. Their offensive line has been deteriorating due to age. Brock Purdy is, I don't care what Brock Purdy's contract is, what his contract will be. I don't care about you're not Mr. Irrelevant for no reason. Like there are, and he shows it. There are games of just baffledness. Brandon Ayuk is probably going to be a step slow to start coming back from his injury. Christian
McCaffrey ready
McCaffrey
for week 6.
Right, exactly. So Ricky Pearsall might get shot again. We'll see. NFC South, they have the Bucks at 10-7, winning the division. Falcons at 9-8. Panthers at 7-10. Saints at 2-15. I think the only discrepancy I have with this is that, I think you bump the Bucks up a couple wins. I could see 10-7. Their defense is a little shaky, offensive line a little bit, but I just think with those 2 receivers, with Bucky Irving and with Baker, I think that's enough to just win some shootout style games.
I think the Panthers might be better than the Falcons.
Who?
The Panthers.
Well, I mean, I definitely think that Cinderella story is there. I do just think that there's a lot of talent on the Panthers or the Falcons. It just really depends on the quarterback play, really, for the Falcons.
Yeah, I agree.
And then rounded out in the NFC North, they have the Lions at 11-6, the Packers at 11-6, the Vikings at 9-8, and the Bears at 6-11.
I mean, I could definitely.
I don't know if. Oh, go ahead.
Also, I could definitely see the Lions sort of taking a step back. What I mean by that is like the team that would be projected to be like 14 wins last year, maybe losing a couple more games. I mean, we all know that the NFL hates the Bears. The NFL media anyway. So I'm not surprised by them saying that.
My thing is, though, is I don't know that the Bears, like, if the offensive line is healthy, just the addition of the three guys that they brought in is so light years better that, like, and like the non-retardness at head coaching. Like, I just think that, like, any competent NFL head coach walks away from the Indy game with a win.
Yeah.
Walks away from that Commanders game with a win, and potentially even the Lions game on Thanksgiving, just because you wouldn't have blown the clock like situation. I mean, you might not have won it, but you would have had a chance to.
Right.
I think the head coaching, coordinators, and offensive line changes alone merit more than one more win than last year.
I don't see the Packers winning 11 games.
I also don't. I actually think there's a very real world where the Packers actually finish last in the division.
I agree with that 100%.
I think that, I mean, we'll see. I mean, there's speculation that Jordan Love was playing a little banged up last year, but even still, he doesn't hang on to the ball. They lost their top corner. They still don't have a true number one. And the Vikings, it's going to be entirely based on how J.J. McCarthy plays.
Agreed with you.
So, according to this, then, the playoffs would be Washington and either Detroit or Green Bay getting the bye, which is so gross that you have an 11-win team getting the bye.
Yeah.
And then the Eagles... and then the Rams and Bucks as division winners, with the Eagles, Packers, and Cardinals as wild card teams. I hate all of that.
Yeah, it's ugly.
You said the Eagles are a wild card team?
Yeah, they have the Commanders finishing at 13-4 and the Eagles at 12-5.
I think
Kendall and I were talking about it.
Back.
I do too, but we were talking about it. Even if you want to subscribe to the 13-win thing, like even if you wanted to, we kind of broke it down. So the Commanders, their random opponents they have to face the Seahawks
and the Dolphins,
and they have to face the Dolphins. The Dolphins, was that it?
I'm pretty sure it's the Dolphins.
You sure?
See, now that I'm saying it, I thought it was the Dolphins.
Might be the Dolphins. Yeah, it is the Dolphins. So it's the Seahawks and the Dolphins, Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
So they obviously have those two as wins.
They could lose.
Like, I'm just guessing. No, but I'm just guessing that they have those two as wins. I have them. That means I also think that this has them sweeping the Giants.
Yeah.
And sweeping the Cowboys, which I don't think is a lock either. So that would put them at 6 wins. Then they play the Eagles twice. So let's say they split with the Eagles. That gives them 7 wins. So they still need to get to 13. They need 6 wins, right?
Yeah.
Which means they have to win 6 out of 8 against the AFC West and the NFC North.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Which don't get me wrong, I could totally see them beating the Bears. I could see them beating Green Bay. I could see them beating the Chargers. I could see them beating the Raiders. Are they going to beat the Broncos? And then the Broncos, Chiefs, Lions, and Vikings, they would have to win 2 of those 4.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can like subscribe to that.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean, like I think they had
They
their.
also play the Falcons.
It's like their Cinderella
Which
run.
play 2. And like just by record, like so, like you expect them to, like, let's just say in the situation, you would expect them to beat the Raiders, the Falcons, and the Bears, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't expect them to beat the Bears.
But no, but I'm saying, like, if you were saying they're going to win 13 games,
Okay, then yeah.
and like you would probably expect them to beat the Packers as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so just for haha's sake, do you expect them to beat the Seahawks as well? And if you're predicting them to get 13 wins,
Yes.
Yeah.
do you expect them to beat the Chargers?
No.
You think the Chargers would be one of their 4 losses?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you expect them to beat the Cowboys?
One time.
One time.
Okay.
Ken Griffey Jr. bobblehead night.
So that means up into the Lions game, which would be week 10. So by week 9, you'd have them at 7-2, at worst.
Mm-hmm.
And that's counting one of that's counting a Cowboys game as a loss instead of a win. I don't know if I subscribe to that. Yeah, I don't know if I subscribe to that. Plus, not to mention, they also closed the season. They closed the season at home against the Eagles, at home against the Cowboys, and on the road against the Eagles.
Like, maybe they can beat the Eagles if, like, they're not playing anybody.
But in that situation, the Eagles would be playing everybody because they'd be only 1 game behind or tied for the division.
Yeah, I guess.
Because it would be like the Vikings-Lions situation. They'd be playing for not only the division, but number 1 seed overall. I don't know. I
think people are too high on the Commanders.
Yeah, it's not a hater thing because of the Hail Mary thing, which is like why no Bears fans really talk about the Commanders seasons, because like we don't want that.
Yeah, but
whatchamacallit, like they don't want that heat, because it's not the point. The point is just that, like, the Commanders team they were hot.
Yeah.
Good for them. Are they going to do it again? I don't know.
Well, just like what Paul was saying earlier. So basically, you're going to have Zach Ertz another year older, Deebo Samuel another year. It's not like they hit this home run in free agency and got a bunch of, like, young stud receivers. Like, it's just, you had a quarterback who played really well.
Their secondary is still bad, right? Did they bring anybody in?
I couldn't tell you.
Like, their secondary is not very good, and all they did on the defensive side of the ball that I can think of is bringing in Von Miller, who's 70 years old.
Yeah. And then, unless I'm wrong, was there any update on the McLaurin situation? Is that still kind of a standstill?
Right now, he's still holding out.
So, I mean, I doubt this, but I mean, there's a potential that, maybe he doesn't play or gets traded away. I don't think that's going to happen, but I mean, like, that's assuming.
Who's a wide receiver too?
Deebo Samuel, I guess.
Yeah, all right. So Deebo and Noah Brown. I don't know. I don't. I actually see the Commanders not making the playoffs at all.
So they brought
Daniels
in.
is very talented.
It's also another year of it's a year of film, and I think that Jaden Daniels is poised to get hurt the way he runs too. So, all right, Jeremy McNichols, the running back, they re-signed. They re-signed safety Will Harris. They re-signed Javon Kinlaw. Or sorry, they signed Javon Kinlaw at defensive tackle.
Mm-hmm.
They re-signed Bobby Wagner. They re-signed Zach Ertz. They traded for Deebo Samuel. They traded for Laramie Tunsil, who, like, is a good offensive lineman, but also keep a note, he was on the worst offensive line in NFL history last year with the Texans.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a world where I don't think the Texans make the playoffs either.
No, I think they do, because, I mean, outside of, like, the Jaguars just figuring it out, nobody... I mean, the Colts might be the worst team in the NFL. there's a real possibility of that, and the the Titans I don't think are going to be great either.
Yeah, I think the Colts defense is really good.
But it's going to be Daniel Jones.
No,
we know what that is.
I get it.
You're gonna have 17 games of the defense stacking the box against Jonathan Taylor, effectively eliminating him. I just don't know if I don't know. I mean there's a lot of talent, but I don't know if I can see the Colts winning more than 4 or 5 games.
Yeah,
The Texans did nothing to upgrade their offensive line either, right?
well, I think the opinion is that it's the division to lose. Like the other teams in the division are projected to still be awful. So Houston would just have to play worse than that to not get a division win.
Tank Dell's not playing, right?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if the injury was worse than the other one. I don't know.
Because I know Joe Mixon's out. Can Nick Chubb revive his career?
Where did he sign?
Texans.
If they don't want you in the AFC North, go to Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not high on some of these teams that everybody else is higher.
Well, too, I think the Texans' projection was only 10 wins. It wasn't like they threw them up there in a 13-win.
Yeah, the Texans were a 10-win team in their ranking.
I think in the AFC, a lot of the stuff was pretty close. Like I think the North was separated by basically a game apiece. The West was really close. I think the NFC, they definitely had it more staggered, where like one team is really kind of running away with it.
What did they say about Cincinnati?
11 wins.
For who?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, they had 11 wins.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, I can see it, but only if, like, the defense kind of figures it out a little bit.
Yeah, their offensive line is shot, too.
Yeah. It
really
really is.
900 catches this year.
Who's that?
You're going to have 500 catches. Who's going to have 500 catches?
Chase Brown.
Why?
Well, he had like 400 last year.
Kyle is for sure drafting him.
Week 1. What?
Are you talking about Jamar Chase?
Talk about Chase Brown.
That backup running back who kind of had a good 5-week stretch.
It was more than 5 games, Kendall.
6.
He took over for Zach Moss early.
Kyle is for sure drafting him until Jeff drafts him right before him.
Yeah, probably.
I could see all of these things happening.
Hey, we all got our guys. I get it. I get it, Souls.
Yeah, but do you?
Zach Moss is a free agent, Kendall. You gonna pick him up?
No.
That's for taking Naeem Hines, though.
Maybe. There's a 15th round guy. He's him.
You're a silly goose.
I know. Well, what's his face there? Najee, blew up his eye in like a fireworks accident. So, God knows what that means.
You know, they have never like said anything about it.
What do you mean?
Like they said that it happened and like the Chargers did nothing about it.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, I guess it wasn't a big deal. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Those
I
fireworks.
know there's been
Though.
a couple major injuries so far this preseason.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What?
I'm sorry. I cut you off before.
No, I sneezed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, why are you sorry?
I know Alexander Madison had neck surgery.
Did he?
Yeah. He got hurt in the Bears game.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that's right.
Who else got hurt?
That offensive lineman for the
Chargers.
for the Eagles, the tackle for the Chargers is out for the year.
Yeah, I saw that. That was brutal.
Yeah.
He just got paid, went on the IR.
So yeah, that's what happens. You know, you get that check. Boom.
Also, Cam
Yeah.
Hayward's kind of pissing me off.
Why?
He just got fucking paid last year. Now he wants more.
Yeah, that situation's kind of weird.
It's like, dude, stop being a greedy bitch.
Like, especially too, because you're like, he is on borrowed time. Like, he is one, like, I don't have to say, like, major. He's one, like, medium injury away from just being done.
Yeah.
Like, you think if he tears his ACL, is he really going to battle back? Like, why would you? Like, it's unfortunate
Like Chris Boswell wants more money.
all these guys.
Listen, he actually deserves it, though. Like, they said he's like one of the lowest paid kickers in the league.
Well,
They can pay him. I'm fine with that. Hey, we got our punter back this year.
well, maybe he'll get hurt week 1 again.
So funny. Bill Burr.
Yeah, I hope they just get that figured out.
Yeah, football's back. It's all just chaos.
That's right.
And you know who I blame?
Who's that?
I blame Massey.
As you should.
There's another Montgomery in the White Sox.
There's what?
There's another top prospect that's a Montgomery.
I'm sure.
Yeah, the White Sox number one prospect.
I mean, makes sense to me.
Oh, the Mets are for sure in panic mode. They just bumped up 4 prospects to AAA from AA today. So they are like, we need to streamline a couple things here.
Yeah, right.
That is a for sure
Gotta do
panic
something
move.
with that rotation.
Yeah, I think sooner rather than later, we're gonna get a. I mean, Frankie Montas. I don't know what you even do. I don't know what to say.
You're bad signing when you made it.
I'm not defending it.
Even the Phillies signed Walker.
I mean, but like, do you send him down? Do you just release him? Do you make him a long reliever? What do you do?
How many? What was his contract?
A year, I'm pretty sure. It was nothing crazy.
It wasn't 2.
I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
Maybe though. You dirty bastard.
I know.
It's not even just my guys. Kodai Senga can't get out of the fucking 4th inning. Dude just throws so many pitches.
Oh, for sure. I mean, nobody's in the clear, but Montas is the for sure worst of the 5, and it's not even negotiable.
It's kind of wild when your fucking bullpen has thrown more innings than your starters.
Telling me. It's a recipe.
Yeah, Kyle told me that today. I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, it's a disgrace. Not to sound dramatic, but it really is.
And you wonder why
that
Reed Garrett keeps
really,
giving up fucking dingers.
that really blew my fucking mind.
Yeah, I don't know. And I think I said this to both of you now. For the Mets, I'm not going to categorize it as a total collapse yet, but basically, if we're talking about the same stuff in 2 weeks' time, it's a wrap.
Well, I was talking to Kyle about it, though. The benefit that you guys have is the two teams that are hot on your tail are the Reds and the Cardinals. And both of those teams have to play a lot more games against the Cubs, who their biggest thing is that they're not whatchamacallit, they're not hitting, which you have to think Kyle Tucker, PCA, Seiya Suzuki, all these guys will get out of their slump at some point.
Right.
And the Brewers are just red fucking hot. So you have to think that, they're going to probably contribute a good amount of losses. Like the Mets just kind of need to survive. But, I mean, either way, it's going to be a one and done in the playoffs if they can't figure it out.
Yeah.
And the Reds and the Cardinals still have to play each other.
Right. So that's like your kind of saving grace.
Well, it was funny, too. The Mets ran into basically something that they're known for and a gimmicky thing. The Brewers announced that, I don't know what it was, like a pancake or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a pancake and a stick or something, or some like novelty item, and they just like caught fire after that.
Yeah. They very much grimaced it.
Yes, exactly. But
It's pretty funny, actually.
Hey, Colson Montgomery went here today.
Did he again?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
1-1.
That guy is really fucking lighting it up.
Yeah. People throw more strikes, so he's swinging at strikes. And AAA, all those kids just fucking swing at everything just because they feel like they have to like get their name up.
who's been kind of a bummer is that Cal Raleigh. He's definitely cooled off in a big way.
Yeah, but
well,
the other thing too, though, is that it doesn't really matter because with Aaron Judge being out, Cal Raleigh is basically going to win MVP.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Cal Raleigh hit a home run in every game last series.
But I mean, what I'm saying is, like, think of how like explosive he was prior to the All-Star game. Like, and then like, maybe it's just one of those things where like you will look back at the season as like, wow, he had a great year, but it was just so top heavy in the front half, and it won't matter. But
Dude, he hit a home run in every game last series.
but are you listening to what I'm saying? Like, I'm
He's
aware of,
still hitting the ball good.
but not at the same pace as he was.
Maybe not the homers, but he's still hitting doubles and bringing in runs.
But like, he's a guy who like would, if he kept pace, we'd be talking about like, wow, what a year that this catcher had, in 2025. They would talk about it forever. Now I think when October whatever first hits, like, oh yeah, he had a good year. I think that will be the conversation versus like, wow, do you remember that Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire-esque year that he had in 2025? Because that's what the narrative was in June.
So you think that like when October comes around, they'll just be like he had a pretty good year?
I think so.
What's he currently sitting at for home runs?
He's 45.
45.
I mean,
This is like the best offensive year for a catcher of all time.
I'm not discounting that, but what I'm saying is that, like, imagine that he kept pace and just like really, really, like, just eviscerated, the stats that.
Well, I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm just going to interrupt for a second, just because, like, if he kept pace, he would hit 80 home runs.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, that's not sustainable. Like, that, there's a reason that nobody's done that. Like, there's a reason that nobody's gotten to 80 home runs. Like, there's been a lot of guys that have hit 30 home runs or 25 home runs before the All-Star break. But, like, it's that's kind of the name of the game in baseball, right? Is that it's not sustainable.
He also plays in fucking Seattle.
Listen, I'm aware. I know where he plays. I'm just saying, like, if that, like, I mean, even if it was like a standalone, and yes, like, you hear 80 home runs, like, yeah, that sounds ridiculous. But like, we're forgetting the, just what, 2 seasons ago, like, Aaron Judge just, put up huge numbers and eclipsed the AL, home run record that stood forever. Like, I feel like we're in this era that, like, some of these stats now are kind of like, are going to be chance to really, be run away with, or like, new pages, new names are going to be, in the history books for just by the nature of how the game is and how offensively driven.
I guess the question would be, I guess the question would be then, like, Kyle, from your standpoint, what do you like? How many how many home runs has he hit since the All-Star break?
Give me a second. Colorado.
I mean, to be fair, I will be impressed with whatever he finishes with, because I do believe it's like Kyle said, like, the greatest, like, offensive performance we've seen from a catcher. But I'm just mentioning, like, for like,
He's hit 4.
like, the grandiose stats side of things, because of how it's like every it felt like every game you're hearing, oh, he hit this home run for this distance and drove in this many runs, and it's like now, and yes, it's sustainability, I understand that. It's like we're not hearing the same, maybe the same token, just maybe certain baseball news things have shifted and he's not a focus. I don't know, just
I mean, I guess I don't know. I feel like he would need to basically, like, he has, how many home runs does he have? 45?
45.
I feel like in order for what you're saying to be true, Kendall, he would need to finish the season with less than 50 home runs to be like, oh, that was just a good season, because the second half was so abysmal compared to the first half.
That's fair. I can agree with that.
But like what Kyle said too, though, like, he's still, like, hitting for, like, on base.
For sure.
Like, he's driving runs and stuff. Like, Kyle, can you see how many RBIs he had before versus after the All-Star break so far?
And I guess too, while Kyle's looking that up, for me, like, just personally, if he came away and finished with, we'll call it 52 home runs, I would still talk about that in high regard. Like, don't get me wrong. I think of the way, like, I see things written and what people talk about on the radio, and maybe it's just the wrong way to look at it, but I felt that, like, because it was so crazy in the first half of the year, that I was just kind of expecting, like, hey, he's just going to pick up where he left off.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also August 11th. I mean, he still has
2 months.
50 games to do that with.
Yeah.
In his last 116 plate appearances, he has 21 hits, 10 homers, 24 RBIs, 16 walks, 45 strikeouts. That's just who he is.
Right.
And 4 stolen bases.
Dude's got wheels.
Well, the unfortunate thing is that like everybody's got fucking wheels now because of how easy it is to steal bases. That's why like I mean I kind of stand by that notion. That's why the fucking whatchamacallit has been so fucking good. The Brewers is because they're fucking.
They like to run.
Well, no, yeah, they like with all the rule changes, like they built a team off of speed and defense. And it's working.
Yeah. You know, I mean, the MLB and the fans of baseball will forever have this infatuation with the home run, but, you know, by just constructing a team that makes sense and is compatible with one another, it shows you that, like, you can be successful without being, like, this spectacle offensively. Like, oh, you know, our guy, he can hit 460 feet regularly, but, you know, he has 14 home runs in the year.
Right.
The thing with the Brewers is that they do this every year, and then when it comes to postseason time, they just shit the bed.
Hey, it just takes 1 year.
Yeah. But
unfortunately, the thing is, the problem is that like a team like the Brewers winning the World Series is almost kind of worse for baseball because then it continues to encourage teams like, you know, like the Pirates and the Rockies and the White Sox and all these teams to just not pay people because it's like, oh, like you can do it without paying people.
Yeah. Yeah, there's for sure a flip side of that.
You know, yeah, right, exactly. You know what I mean? Like it's just like. But what are you gonna do?
I have to say to you this. Have you guys ever seen the Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah, I watched it with you.
Oh, did you? Why don't I remember that?
It was one of the 3 movies that you and Jeff used to watch on repeat.
Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Anyway, I saw this thing about the Pirates today, and I sent it to Jeff. So it's the first clip is like the caption says like getting ready to watch the Pirates, and DiCaprio, the line he says is like we're gonna go to fuck Monaco. We're going to fuck Monaco. The next clip it goes actually watching the Pirates game, and it's the boat sinking. He's like, what the fuck is going on?
It's so ridiculous.
You see what I mean, by the way?
Mm.
One of the 3 movies that you and Jeff used to watch all the time.
I don't think that's one of the movies you think it is. I think
No, it's one of them.
Like, I don't ever
You
remember.
clearly sent it to Jeff.
Yeah, but it was because about the Pirates. Like, I don't ever remember watching that movie with Jeff. We
It was
watched
that and a stupid fucking other movie.
Carlito's Way.
That's the movie I'm also thinking about.
Yeah, but I don't think I ever watched Wolf of Wall Street with you and Jeff.
Yes, you have, Kendall.
Well,
It's a you and Jeff movie.
no, it's not.
It sounds like a you and Jeff movie.
I mean, more or less, it's a me movie. For various reasons,
You know, you're wrong in this situation.
of which I don't care to share on this podcast right now.
You perv. You nasty, dirty perv.
What can I say?
Nothing
Yeah, you're
good,
wrong.
probably.
True.
Yeah.
See? You're wrong.
I was answering the perv thing. I'm not ready to die on this hill about the Wolf of Wall Street being a me and Jeff movie.
It it does sound like something that you guys would have done.
So if I were to categorize, it would for sure be Carlito's Way, probably one of one. I mean, we watched the
Anchorman.
Anchorman. Say we watched the other guys a whole lot. But I mean, I don't know.
Wolf of Wall Street. Kyle's never wrong. When are you gonna just realize that?
I don't know. I guess never.
I know it was a year early, but LeGarrette Blount did go to the Lions.
He did.
Kyle, I got your back.
He did.
I got your back, Kyle.
I appreciate it.
It doesn't categorize
Anytime,
as
bro.
it doesn't categorize as a take, but that's definitely Kyle's best prediction of all time.
Yeah.
Wasn't really a prediction.
But I'm saying because you didn't know and it
But
turned
I
out to be
knew.
right.
The Lions needed a running back, and he was the best one out there
Yeah.
for 3 straight years.
Pretty much on the head. You nailed it there, Solzy.
Yeah, we're gonna get a
I
couple
think-
shillelaghs.
I like that. I wish a shillelagh. I'm sure there is a drink called a shillelagh, but like I wish that was just like your thing. Like that was the drink that you liked, the only drink. And like whenever we're hanging out, like, oh, what do you guys want to do next? And Kyle would just be like, oh, let's go get a couple shillelaghs.
Well, we can make that a thing.
What do you think
I
the
would like it if
shillelagh
you
would
did.
be?
Jameson.
Jameson.
And Mountain Dew.
I mean, I guess.
It's green. It's Irish.
He's never wrong, you know.
Kyle, have you ever done that? Have you done like just a mixed drink?
No, because I don't like penises.
First of all, yes, you do. We all do.
Right. And that didn't seem like the appropriate response to my question.
Mm,
Only you like mixed drinks because you like penises.
Actually, and Paul can back this up. I'm not really a mixed drink guy.
Yeah, but if that's what everybody was having, you would do it. I wouldn't.
yeah,
Yeah, but
I agree with that, Kendall.
Like, and Kyle, you are right in that thing, but that's not like a good example for me.
I'm saying you would do it. I wouldn't.
Yeah, but you're stubborn.
Well, if I don't want to drink, I'm just not going to drink. You guys cannot force me to do things.
Kyle, I'm forcing you to go to a Phillies game with me.
That's different. I'm willing to go.
No, I'm forcing you.
All right. When are we going?
What do you mean?
Are we going? When are we going?
Right now.
Ooh, we have to travel to Cincinnati.
And
Might as well make a pit stop at the Football Hall of Fame while we're there.
all right, let's do it.
All right. Kendall, you in?
I'm in.
No mixed drinks, though.
No problem there.
Yeah, you sicko.
I'd rather just drink it straight. Vodka on ice. Ugh.
There's shillelagh.
Vodka on ice.
All right, so the shillelaghs.
Pretty much what my wedding venue did.
What's that?
It was pretty much what my wedding venue did.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Shot? Can't have one. You want a bigger glass? Yeah.
can't have a
Can I
shot.
have the pitcher?
It's like, hey, we can't give you a shot.
I would really appreciate the pitcher. It's yours.
It's funny how that went from, all right, here's one picture for your party. We went through that in like 4 seconds. Like, hey, we need another. And 15 more
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah, we did some damage.
Yeah, that picture was awesome. Everybody was leaning back.
Yeah, the picture of me with the pitcher is pretty sick. We should just recreate some of our best photos.
All right, let's do it. What's Kendall's best photo?
There's a photo of him that's pretty funny at Jeff's house with his American flag T-shirt ripped open, but with a different T-shirt underneath it, so it's not even showing his chest.
It's a shirt over a shirt.
It's a pretty ridiculous look.
What's my best photo?
See, Kyle, you got a lot of good ones.
I have a good photo of you sitting on the toilet in Pittsburgh. I got a good photo of you. I got a good photo of you at Maple, right after you shaved. That says "Hide your kids, hide your wife."
That's a good. On a trip to Pittsburgh, when we stopped in Jersey to go to the bathroom, I got a picture of you, Kyle, coming out of the bathroom, and I caught it just perfectly, so you're still have 1 foot's in the stall.
Is that the weird containers we've had to go to the bathroom in?
Exactly.
That was a weird time.
Yeah, well, we're weird people.
I got a picture of Paul with a grilled cheese on his face.
What?
Yeah, when you were living at my house, there was, I don't know what we were doing, but we made, I assume my parents made grilled cheese for us, and you you put it covering part of your face and took a selfie. I'll have to find it for you.
That is a bizarre, but super fucking believable thing.
And the caption, if I'm remembering this right way, it says, "Don't call me a grilled cheese face because I got a grilled cheese on my face." Very Milanakis of you.
Well, that's who I am.
I couldn't believe that kid was not a kid.
Yeah.
Well, believe it.
Well, waiting too. With Mock's best picture.
So my initial instinct was be at his stag being hauled away, but I'm trying to think if there's something better than that.
No, that's a good one.
Matthews is the boy band one.
Oh yeah. Although I have a good one of him with a cigar in his mouth, which is pretty hilarious.
Yeah, that was a good one too. Jeff might be the Q-tip photo after Pittsburgh.
Which one?
There's a picture of him because we had a joke about the chlamydia test on the way to Pittsburgh about putting the Q-tip up your penis, and when we got back from Pittsburgh, Jeff just sent a selfie of himself in the mirror holding a Q-tip up.
I do remember that.
Yeah. Mock is also too. I have a picture of Mock with a 12, a box, a 12-pack box on his head with his glasses over the box.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Tough one for you. What about Pat?
I don't know if I have a picture of Pat.
The only one I can think of off the top of my head, I mean, it's not a really great photo, but the night before Kyle's wedding, when we were hanging out at Mock's house, we were playing Kings or whatever the phone game is with the cards. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Yeah.
The phone game with the cards?
Not cards. What are they called?
It was like Kings, but on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, Drinkatron?
Yes. And we, Pat drew a thing where it's while he's drinking, we all have to take a picture of him. So I got a picture of Pat, and while he's drinking, I just see other people taking pictures of him. So it's a pretty funny picture, out of context.
It might be the group photo with everybody with a bandana on.
That's a good one.
Or our graduation photo.
What, from high school?
Yeah. He looks so young.
Yeah. Got a picture of the four of us and Mike Handy. It's in my bedroom. That's not like I look at it daily.
What, me, you, Pat, and Handy?
Or Jeff.
Me, you, Jeff, and Handy?
No, you, me, Jeff, Pat, and Handy. It's a weird picture.
Um,
But it's framed and in my room.
That's weird.
Very weird. Don't know why. I wonder if there's money in it.
I like it though.
you should try to sell that picture.
I mean,
Yeah, you should, to Bob. You should sell
One
it
of
to
the
Bob.
White Sox going to give Ozzy a job.
I don't know if he wants a job with this team. Do you want one with this team?
I would take over.
Yeah, but I mean, that's because you're, like, no offense, but you're an MLB nobody.
Correct.
has there anybody been a manager 3 times for a team?
For, like, 3 different teams?
No, the same team 3 times. It's,
I mean,
it's happened for... There's a couple guys have double dipped.
Larry Bow is
Yeah,
double
Tony-
dipped.
Tony La Russa.
Yep. I'm trying to think if anyone's done it 3 times. I feel like no.
I doubt it.
Because I feel like after the second time, if it doesn't work out, it's like, all right.
We tried.
Yeah, we've taken this ship as far as we can go.
Well, I guess the only one that would have a chance is Dusty Baker.
But he's just retired outright, right?
Yeah, dude, the guy's like almost dead.
Well, I mean, don't say that.
He's like in his 90s.
Won that World Series, though.
He was manager of the Giants, Reds, Astros. I'm sure there was another team. Cubs.
Who?
I think he was manager of the Cubs once.
Who?
Dusty Baker.
Yeah, he was. So I have like
A game.
no. You gotta like give us a chance to like come up with games, you know? Like you
I
don't
say
you
it
don't
every
tell us in
week.
advance.
They say it every week. I figured somebody would catch on.
All right, I have the answer to Kendall's question. Whenever he comes
The
back,
answer, yes.
the answer is yes. Technically,
Is it like in the
Technically.
30s
nope.
recently?
One's happened in our lifetime, and the other one has happened. Part of it has happened in our lifetime. The technicality one.
I heard Paul's an answer. I heard it through the headphones.
All right, so technically the answer is yes. Even though it's a technicality, but technically it's yes twice.
Okay.
So technically, one of them is Tony La Russa. So technically, Tony La Russa in 1979, he filled in as the interim manager for several like consecutive games. Then the manager came back. He was out for an extended period of time due to illness. Then he resigned, and then Tony La Russa was elected the manager, and then he remanaged again in the 2020s.
Okay.
So technically 3 separate stints. And then the other one that's, again, technical is in 1996 and 1999 for periods of time. Joe Madden was the interim manager for the Angels and then was again the manager in 2020 to 2022. That one's a little bit better because there's a stint between the two interims of years. But he was technically the interim manager for So he was the manager for 22 straight games in 96, then 29 games in 99, and then was the manager from 2020 to 2022.
Hey, that works for me.
So there you go.
He was dog shit with the Angels.
Yeah. I mean, he really only had one, like, I guess he had technically 2 good years with the Cubs. He took the Rays to the first in the AL East a couple times, and he lost the World Series with the Rays, right?
Yep.
Was he the manager with the Cubs that won?
Yeah, he was the manager for the Cubs that won, and then he was the manager for the year after that lost to the Dodgers in the NLCS.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the year after that was the year that they finished like second, lost in like the wild card, and then the year after that was like the blow up year when they won like 80 games. And that was when they started selling off everybody.
Thank God that guy's 6'7".
Who?
Colton Montgomery.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah, nice play.
Was it the Perez line out to shortstop?
It was.
Nice. ESPN doesn't tell you who caught the ball; they just tell you who lined out. Oh man. So Kendall,
Yes.
I have a game for just you because Kyle doesn't like games.
That's fair.
Wow.
No, I have a game for you. I have a game for you. What, Kyle? Did you just ruin it for me?
My bad.
I didn't hear it.
I mean, I'm watching the fucking game.
Oh.
I didn't know you were watching it.
I just said I was watching it.
You said you watched it on the Gamecast.
That's still watching the game.
My bad.
If you were watching the Phillies game and you bastard. You rat fuck.
I apologize.
God. You should. You should apologize. You should drive here and apologize to my face by kissing it. All right. So, Kyle, I'll throw it to you after Kendall does his.
Okay.
All right, Kendall. Based off of what you would look for at each position in the or what you would look for each batter in the lineup, right?
Yep.
Give me 1 through 9, your 1 through 9 lineup, but like as beers.
Wow.
I want the beer, and I want how you would have it served, whether it's out of the can, out of the bottle, draft, whatever. You can think about it for a minute.
Okay.
And then, Kyle, you're going to do the same thing, but instead of batting order, you're going to do it as position players, 1 through 9. And you're going to do it with kind of like consensus, like popular restaurant appetizers.
All right.
Do you understand what I'm telling you to do?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So while you guys do that, while you guys think, I'm going to talk, and you guys can, if you want, try to listen. You don't have to, though. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it for an NBA starting 5 with a sixth man and a head coach. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it with condiments. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it first. Okay. So, all right. So at the point guard position, I'm going to do mustard at the point guard position. And the reason I'm going to do mustard at the point guard position is because it's one of those positions where, like, if you really, really like mustard, like you really, really like have a good point guard kind of thing, it really just kind of makes life better. But if you don't really like mustard as much, you can use it versatilely in things like making a homemade barbecue sauce, or using it to put a tang in other sauces, or in deviled eggs or egg salad, things like that. Like, it's still a well-used condiment, across the board in which you can use it where you'll never taste the mustard component. And I would chalk that up to having like a point guard that is more of a distribution, playmaking, floor general style point guard. And that's how I'm going to use the mustard. A floor general point guard.
All right.
Then what I'm going to do from there is I'm going to go at my 2. I'm going to do Worcestershire sauce.
Nice.
The reason I'm going to go Worcestershire sauce is because it's really something that you just need like a dash of to really spice stuff up, whether it's like in a meat mixture when you're making shepherd's pie, or it's just a dash of it when you're making like a sauce for something or a marinade. It's just you just need a bit of it. And so I'm using that as like it's like a quick shot out of the bottle of it. So it's a quick shot, catch and shoot style shooting guard.
Yep.
Or you can interpret it as well as a dash of Worcestershire sauce, a cutting, driving to the lane shooting guard. I'm going to use the shot, just a shot of it. Then we're going to move on to our small forward. So our small forward is going to be barbecue sauce. Lot of flavor, lot of different things. You can have sweet, you can have spicy, you can have smoky barbecue sauce, you can have thick barbecue sauce, you can have thin barbecue sauce, you can have barbecue sauce like a vinaigrette barbecue sauce type of thing. Like it's just so versatile. There's so many different things you can do. That's your 5-tool player right there in the small forward position. Next, we're going to move to our power forward position. Our power forward position, what we're looking for here, and I know that this might be an unpopular opinion across the condiment world, especially in the adult world, but we're going to go with catsup.
All right.
And the reason we're going to go with catsup is because we want to stretch 4. And a ketchup bottle can be stretched across many things. You use ketchup in making sauces. You use ketchup as you can use it as a binder for things. You can, ketchup is like, having a stretch 4 is kind of like the cheat code in the NBA. Having ketchup is the cheat code for having a kid. You cook them anything. You cook them fish sticks. You cook them chicken nuggets. You make them fucking steak. Anything, and you give them a side of ketchup to dip it in. It's just sweet enough that they'll take it. It's that safety blanket, stretched out condiment. Stretch 4. Then the man in the middle, the 5. We're going mayonnaise.
Nice.
The guy that you kind of just like the thick, just sturdy jar of mayonnaise. It's something that it is in terms of its general use, used on its own more rarely, meaning that my center is not going to be the focal point of my team, but it mixes into everything so well. Tuna salad, egg salad. You use it to make a quick burger sauce. You use it for all kinds of stuff. And then occasionally you just slab some mayonnaise on your burger or your sandwich, and it kind of is the quiet featured product where you'll have the 5 that sometimes has the big 24, 26, 15 rebound game. And then my bench piece, many people I think here would immediately be like, oh, this guy's going ranch off the bench. Going ranch because of like the wild factor of what you can do with it. And you want to know something? You're absolutely right. You could do the ranch, but I'm not going to go ranch. We're going buffalo sauce.
Nice.
Buffalo sauce off the bench. We're looking for a zing, a spark off the bench, a nice, some spice. We're looking for a feisty, spicy sixth man that mixes things up. An Alex Caruso kind of style, like someone that's just going to get in your head and burn you, and just really like defensive grittiness. So we're going to go buffalo sauce off the bench. And then for our head coach, I'm a firm believer in wisdom and experience in any sport at the head coach position. We're going to go real wild card here. We're going to go with a real old school condiment that is still featured in parts of the country, and you can still see it in certain burger shops across Connecticut, but it's an old style condiment. We're going to go with the Heinz malt vinegar at head coach.
Wow.
And that's my team. That's my team right there. Classic starting 5, wild card off the bench. Greg Popovich on the call.
I like that. Didn't expect that.
Well, just you don't expect most things.
That's true. Never think.
never think. All right, who's ready to go next?
I'm close.
I am ready.
You're close. All right, Kyle, you keep thinking. Kendall, hit us with your 1 through 9 batting order in terms of beers.
All right, so here's my 1 through 9. Now, I took an approach here like I'm imagining. All right, so these are the beers I'm going to have. And I got like a window to do this. And like what would I would choose to have if I was looking to have like 9 beers. And let's call it a 3-hour window. This is going to be my batting order. And they're favorites of mine. And I'm sure, through time listening to the show, you won't be surprised with my choice. So leading off, I have Miller High Life in the bottle. I think it's the perfect way to kick things going. You can knock that one, real quick and really get the party started. Batting second, to move the leadoff guy over, Guinness on draft. Guinness is pretty much good no matter how you have it, but draft is 1, can 1A. Otherwise, yeah, you might be all right, but those are the ways to do it. Batting third, my only technical craft beer. I mean, the cleanup guy we can sort of categorize, but this is like the sole craft beer in the lineup. It's the Ice Cream Man. Now, I opted to put it on draft. Now, I've only had it once on draft. I've had it in cans several more times, but it's good enough for me that it's like, all right, it's sort of like my favorite beer of the craft variety, so I'm going to give that the nod. Now, this one's slightly controversial because I'm just kind of lump summing it, but I'm going to do Bourbon County. So it was my envisionment in the cleanup spot is just kind of like the regular Bourbon County brand stout of the year. I'll forego any of the flavors or whatnot. We're just going to go with the original. Then, because that beer is a higher percentage, a little bit more boozy perhaps, and now we kind of have to work down a little bit. Otherwise, God knows what could happen. So we're kind of have to like back off a little bit. At the 5 spot, I have Coors Banquet in the can, 12 ounce. Following that up is Busch, also in the can, 12 ounce. Then in the 7 spot, PBR, but this is the 16 ounce variety because you need a little bit of pep, because this one you might be getting tired at this point. So like a PBR 16 ounce can, kind of rip one of those, kind of a little bit service, a little heavy lifting to get you to like the bottom end of the lineup. Mm-hmm. Then in the 8 spot, a classic favorite, gone but not forgotten, Red Dog in the 12 ounce can. Okay. And closing things out, perhaps the most serviceable beer of all time, just Bud Light in the 12 ounce can, rounding off the list.
Yeah. All right. And what was your thought process in making this lineup? Just like how you think you would be able to take down 9 beers?
Yeah, I mean, if you were to tell me, like, you task me with, all right, make a lineup, you have to drink all these beers, I just threw out the 3-hour window. I mean, it even could have been less, but like, hey, this is what you got to do, and this is, what do you think you could, make your way through and, come out the other side and be okay. That's the way I would do it.
I like it. Souls, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Take us home.
All right. So on the mound, I have the Texas cheese fries from Chili's.
Nice.
Okay.
I put it on the mound because it's very important to start off with somebody that is going to be solid. Mm-hmm. He's going to get you a quality start. He's more of a 3-starter, but I'm okay with that. It's always going to be good, and the only ranch I like is actually from Chili's, and it goes well with those Texas cheese fries.
Okay.
Behind the plate, You got to have some similarity between catcher and pitcher to put the Chili's Southwest egg roll.
Oh, dude. Thick app.
It's so good.
Yeah, Kendall hates them.
That's not true.
You don't like
As I
egg
gotten
rolls.
older, I have
It's Chinese
appreciated them
food.
more.
Okay, all right.
At first base, the heavy hitter, doesn't play too much defense, but hits really good. Outback Steakhouse's Bloomin' Onion.
Nice.
Solids.
Love it.
Real sluggish.
Exactly.
Like
You're
when you
gonna feel
want
like-
that, when you want that bloomin' onion, it's everything, but you're gonna feel it after.
Second base, the underrated player, kind of the smallest player. Friendly's mini mozzarella sticks.
All right.
Those slap. They give you quality games, quality ABs. Not the best player, but they do enough. Shortstop, probably the best player on the team. J. Timothy's wings.
Nice.
Ooh.
I think we could all agree on that.
Big time.
Not a specific flavor. I think all the wings are really good there. Left fielder, the guy that's probably batting eighth on the team, but he's a vibe guy. The Red Onion,
Right.
the Red Robin Onion Ring Tower.
He's a vibe guy.
He's the vibe guy. Center fielder, all defense. Table setter. Texas Roadhouse's bread.
All right.
Okay.
Right? Table setter, get it? That was a good analogy. Yep. I agree.
It sure was.
And then, right fielder. He's kind of your oddball guy, but he's gonna win you. He's gonna win you games. I actually hate this restaurant. This is the only thing to get there. Is the Wooden Tap Nachos.
Wow.
All right.
That's the starting 9, dude.
I like it. A lot of thought. I enjoyed that.
I say if I could compile that like group of foods, I'd be very satisfied.
I mean, not as satisfied as I would be, but yeah, he gets it.
Is there anything that you guys would change out?
No, man, that's your list, dude.
Now I do have a question, and it's not a hater. I'm just throwing it out. Now, do the rolls at Texas Roadhouse not count because you don't have to like order them?
No, because I think you can order more. You can reorder them.
Okay, well that's fine.
No, it's just your table setter, man.
No hate.
He prefaced. He prefaced.
I was just asking.
He's not your most expensive player,
but
he's a very replaceable player.
What position was he at? Left field?
Center field.
Center field.
He's one of those defensive guys with no bat.
Like it. Those are good.
The only thing good at Texas Roadhouse.
I mean, the steak is pretty good.
I tried to use different restaurants.
I thought you did a great job, Kyle. I'm really proud of you. I think you did a great job.
Thanks, man.
I don't know what else to say.
Hey, when you have a list like that, there's not much more to say.
Actually, fuck the Padres.
There you go. That's what you say.
I hate them so much.
That's fair.
I hate them so much.
Fair. Do you hate them more than you hate the Braves, though?
No. But they're second.
Yeah. You know who Kyle really likes is the Braves, actually.
Oh, no. I do
think
not.
you do like them.
I do not care for them one bit. To the point that I'm
Not even one little bit.
no.
Mm.
I'm cringing at the thought of the Mets playing them because it's not gone well.
You got Strider tomorrow.
It's not gone well for basically, let me think real quick, 20 years.
More than that, buddy.
Yeah, it's true.
The
Probably
Braves ruled the 90s.
Probably like 35 years. Not been great.
Yeah, it's been a rough go. But you want to know something?
What's that?
You're still handsome.
Well, thank you.
Not
What's
quite
that
as
one
handsome.
snack? What's that one snack you hated as a child, but you really liked it as you grew older?
Hmm.
It's a good question.
It is a
Kendall
good
did
question.
the Fig Newton. Kendall did the Fig Newton.
No.
No.
I doesn't like Fig Newtons.
Not yet.
I don't know if this necessarily counts, but just because of, like, Charlotte eating them, I've just really eaten a ton of veggie sticks recently. And, like, as a kid, I don't ever really remember, like, eating them or enjoying them. But I just, like, rip veggie sticks now.
Veggie sticks or veggie straws?
Oh, that's what I mean. The straws, the ones that come in the bag.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant. Yeah. I just open a bag of those and just go to town. And they are fine.
Not bad.
That's just what they are. They are fine.
Yeah, I don't really care for those. I'm trying to think, Kyle. That was a good question.
Because I think there's a big part of, like, nostalgia that plays in things. Like, I'm sure there's things that you have and you haven't had in a while and you have it again. Like, oh, it's not as good as I remember. But, like, on the flip side, I'm trying to think of something like I avoided as a kid.
I can think of a lot of snacks that I just have not eaten my entire life, and then I can think of snacks that, like, I like as an adult, or I mean that I ate as a kid that I just stopped eating. Not necessarily because I don't like them, just because, like, I just don't ever buy them.
Right.
But snacks that I didn't like as a kid that I like as an adult. I mean, I wouldn't say, like, I disliked salt and vinegar chips as a kid, but they were never going to be an option. Like, they were never going to be the chip I was going to pick. But as an adult, I would pick them up.
I'm not a big fan of salt and vinegar.
Yeah, I know.
It's either you like them or you don't. There's no in between.
Right.
Mine's pudding.
No, I was a big pudding fan as a kid.
I didn't really like pudding as a kid.
I loved pudding. This is a good one, Kyle. I am really struggling with this.
Is it Doritos?
I feel like, with chips, it's tough because, like, especially nowadays, there's just so many more options.
Actually, Fritos.
Yeah?
I liked Fritos as a kid.
I hated Fritos as a kid.
Yeah, I've always liked Fritos.
I've always liked Fritos. Never a big Dorito guy.
No, I'm sorry if you said it, Kyle. Is it just junk food, or just food in general?
Could be anything.
I feel like, I wasn't really big on hot fries as a kid. One as an adult.
I never got into the hot fries scene.
I don't know if it's a scene.
Sure it is.
But
There's cars and posters.
I'm trying to think. This has like really baffled me, Kyle.
Like, I really like spicy food, but it's hard
Mm-hmm.
for me to eat it. I'm just such a bitch.
Well, I mean, there's certain things that are just like they're hot for the sake of being hot, and like anyone who just if they eat them for like a flex or whatever, it's kind of annoying.
Like,
Like,
I really like the Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich, but sometimes they get you.
oh, I can't even explain it. Like that sandwich is awesome, or it kills you.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Man,
What about like a vegetable? Like I feel like a vegetable, like as a kid, you wouldn't like it, but as you get older, it's like, this is all
I
right.
mean, yeah. No, as a kid, I hated Brussels sprouts, but I love them as an adult. But I'm trying to
Lima
think of a
beans
junk food.
suck.
Yeah, those are terrible. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of a junk food, like a snack. And I can't think of anything. And you want to know what? There probably is something that I hated as a kid that if I tried now, I'd be like, oh, this is really good.
What about a cookie? Any type of cookie?
No, because I still don't like, I still think that Milanos are like the worst things ever created. They're so bad.
I love that take so much.
I hate Milano cookies. They're like so revered as like this great cookie. They're fucking terrible. If you're gonna buy a Pepperidge Farm cookie, you buy a Chessman, and that's it.
Oh, those are awesome.
Shortbread cookies are fucking the best. Um, nah, I can't think of like a cookie. Um,
Like an ice cream?
um, no, because ice cream, I'm pretty like generic. It's just vanilla.
Now, are you anti goldfish?
Yeah, I don't like. I don't like goldfish. I don't like the. They have like a powdery cheesy to them. I don't know. If I'm gonna eat a cheese snack, I'd rather eat Cheez-Its, but fuck cheese nips. Those suck. I don't even know if cheese nips are still a thing.
Yeah, I've not seen like Cheez Its has like 47 varieties now. I've not seen a new cheese nip ever.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, I'm trying to think of snacks that I buy Amelia that like I would just crush. That I like as a kid I would have never eaten.
Oh, but what about
Like I like. Mhm.
fruit snacks, like a Gushers or like a fruit by the foot type deal?
Yeah, those are all so tasty.
Yeah.
But a cracker.
Mm, nope.
Like the cheese crackers on a stick.
No. What kid didn't like those?
Kendall.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Although I did prefer the breadstick
Yeah.
one.
I can't think of a. I can't think of anything.
Like pretzels?
Nah, I like pretzels. I've always been a big pretzel fan.
Peanut butter snacks.
Especially those like honey twist ones.
Those are good.
Those are really good. Just regular pretzel sticks like dots. Could eat those forever. Although I do think my favorite pretzel though, like if I'm gonna eat a plain pretzel, I think my favorite pretzel is not the butter snaps from Snyder's, but just like the square grid pretzels.
Mm.
Those I think are like but regular pretzel flavored, not butter snaps or anything like that. Um,
Pretzels are great.
yeah,
Now, Paul, you're also
I'm actually
very
gonna go.
anti-combo, correct?
Yeah, I've always been a big hater of combos.
Hmm.
Man, I got to be honest with you. I really can't think of a junk food that as a kid I would just be like, no, thank you. But like
What about cake desserts?
as an adult, I can think of a ton that have gone the opposite way. Like Pop Tarts. Like I can't eat Pop Tarts anymore. Like cosmic brownies. Those I think are fucking terrible. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's one.
Well, Bugles.
Think of one. I just nah, Bugles fucking slap.
Any
Fucking
candies or anything?
smack. Yeah, I'm trying to can. I mean, I was always like a weird kid that liked the Heath bar. Breast is obviously like
Heath is underrated.
Hershey's. Oh, so the question is, you ate them as a kid, but you don't like them as an adult?
Yeah.
Kid, you like them. Fuck. So I was gonna say, like the Hershey's cookies and cream bar. When I was a kid, I used to fuck those up, but now I'm terrible. I am stumped. The only thing I really think, and this is gonna be such a lame answer because it's such an adult thing to say. Like as a kid, I would never pick dark chocolate. Anything as an adult, I would almost always pick dark chocolate if it was an option. Like if I were gonna do like like chocolate covered potato chips or something like that, like I would want them to be dark chocolate.
Kind of trash.
Dark chocolate's awesome.
No, I
It is
think
not.
I think that's fair. Like, I mean, if you like, as a kid, I think kids prefer the milk chocolate, and then as an adult, I mean, I kind of find myself leaning that way. It's like, oh, I'll take the dark chocolate option because it's just better.
I'll take the vanilla option.
Yeah, I am. No, but like if you're just picking chocolate,
Yeah, dark vanilla.
you guys remember Trix yogurt?
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah, Trix yogurt was awesome.
The strawberry banana one was fire.
What did I hate as a kid that I like as an adult? I don't know.
I got you.
I don't know if there's an answer to this, Kyle.
I think there is. Triscuits.
Okay. No, I hate Triscuits. They're so dry.
Yeah, it was really.
I'd rather
shot
have
in the
Wheat
dark.
Thins.
Well, wheat thins.
Wheat thins are just awful all the time.
I wish, you know what else was really good? Yogos.
I
You
actually
guys
like
remember
wheat thins.
Yogos?
I sort of remember Yogos.
Yeah. Yogos were sick. Also, you know what else slapped real hard when we were kids? You remember those like triangle shaped Minute Maid like juice bars, the frozen ones?
Yeah, those
They
were
came
good.
in they were like a triangle. Those things were fucking. Oh my god.
Bring back the 90s, early 2000s snacks, please.
Yeah, there's a snack that if they came back out, I think Kyle's dad would lose his mind and buy all of them.
What's that?
And it's the Flintstones like push up.
Oh, I remember
Those were also
But
very
like
good.
they were like the sherbet. Those
Yep.
were so. But your dad loves those.
Used to be this,
Yeah,
like,
I can't think of anything that like as a kid I was just like so out on, and as an adult I'm like, yeah, fucking light me up, homie.
We'll have to think on
about
it.
Fruit Loop.
Yeah, I got nothing for you. What, Kyle?
The Fruit Loop straws.
Those are terrible.
Yep. Dunkaroos.
Oh, here we go. There's a whole Reddit thread. What is a food you hated as a kid but love as an adult? The number one answer is tomatoes.
Yeah,
It's pretty funny.
I guess I overlooked that.
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of this, like vegetables, I can do forever. Like I wasn't a big mushroom guy. I couldn't do broccoli, like stuff like that.
Mushrooms are terrible.
I think tomato would be the winner then. Now that I'm really thinking about it.
It's still
Oh, I think I lost you there.
like a
Second ball.
normal food, like a tomato. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
You hear me now?
It's a little choppy.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
It's always at the end.
Always.
Can you hear me now? At least.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Kyle, this is an awesome question.
There's like
This
this
is an awesome question.
there was like this bar. There's like a granola bar. Oh, there we go. Kudos.
Oh, kudos
Those
bars
were
are
awesome.
sick.
Yeah, I like those bars.
Yeah, like if you had kudos bars, you were like the fucking man.
They should bring those back.
Yeah. Yeah, they really should.
Was there like a Lunchable that you didn't like that you like now?
No, Kyle, as an adult, I don't buy Lunchables.
No, I haven't had a Lunchable. I
lie.
can't even tell you.
There's Lunchables in my house.
But I tell you what, don't trust that ham. Just don't do it.
Yeah, but the turkey's okay.
I mean, the P3 is just an adult Lunchable.
What about a zebra cake?
No, I've kind of like never really been big on like the cake stuff. Actually, you know what? I think I found it. And I don't know why. I don't get it. I don't know why. But it happened like 2-3 years ago. I don't love it, but like I can like if it's available, I'll crush it. Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
As a kid, I never liked Lucky Charms. As a kid, I didn't like them, because I didn't like the marshmallows. The marshmallows in the cereal threw me off. But like as an adult, like we had a box of Lucky Charms that was just sitting in the cabinet for like days, and I was just like, I'm just gonna eat this. And the next thing I know, I ate all of it, and my poop was green for like 2 days because of all the blue dye.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't care for Lucky Charms for that exact reason.
I think Lucky Charms would be the answer.
My dad loves Lucky Charms.
Yeah,
Well,
your dad is a real weird dude.
And he is magically delicious.
Yeah, but see, like even like hard boiled eggs, like I loved them as a kid, but as an adult, dark chocolate hard boiled eggs.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Is Liv Morgan not in wrestling anymore?
No, she's hurt.
Oh, okay.
He's tag champs with Charlotte Flair.
Nope, that's Alexa Bliss.
That's right. Same person.
That's fair. All right, well, let's sign it off. Real quick, how was your Beers slash whatchamacallit, Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew is always great. It's citrusy. I get to the point. It's not too. It doesn't hurt me like Coke does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, Souls.
I just said
I love you. I know. I was just telling you that I love you.
I love you more.
Honest, I love you most.
I love you more than the most.
Oh.
How was your Guinness?
I mean, Guinness is on another level. It just is. Like, my only regret is not bringing down more. It's, you know, it's tasty, it's light, it's smooth, it's everything you want it to be. And, I mean, we've only reviewed it like 10,000 times on the show. So, if you really want to know what we think, dial us back.
Yeah. We've only just begun to drink. Yeah. I had the Irish Red or the Irish Ale, I should say, sorry, from Norbrook Farms. I actually managed, I was going to get CBD drinks for Samantha, and I was like, yeah, let me get something. I don't have anything at the house. And I remember really liking this one at the brewery, and it didn't disappoint. I'm trying to. left the cans because I walked out into the kitchen and I left the cans there. Hold on, I'm going back out. Okay, here we go. All right, Doc Murphy's, 5.8% Irish style ale. It's a nice little can art. Just a guy in like a green suit with like a bowler style hat getting into an old style car. It's very good. It's very subtle. It's nothing too crazy. It's got like a nice like kind of viscosity to it, but like good mouthfeel, but nothing too crazy. And at 5.8%, you could definitely drink a whole 4-pack and live to tell the tale, which is unfortunately for a lot of craft brewers the way we want things now. We no longer wish for the days of 9.8% beers.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy my beers.
Right.
So I would give it a 4.4 out of 5.
Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, Kendall, where can they find us?
Well, they could find us at Facebook, Getting Sports with Drunk, Twitter and Instagram, GSWD_4.
Make sure to hashtag GSWD for all your daily uses. Whether it's, having Texas Roadhouse Honey Butter as your center fielder or having Bud Light play Bud Light bat in the turnover spot.
Like, follow, subscribe, do those things.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Sorry, that was a clunky sign off for me, and I apologize. But thank you for listening, and make sure to tune in next week. We got some stuff. We'll do some crazy things. We'll play a game that Kyle will have prepared, and then I'll prepare a game, and then Kendall will prepare a game, and we'll play 3 games.
3 games.
I will prepare.
I'll prepare one too, Kendall. You prepare a small game too.
I'm prepared.
We're gonna have
play
fun.
3 games next week.
3 games.
We're gonna play 3 fucking games. Can you believe it, Kyle?
Yeah, I actually get to participate in them.
How,
no.
How
We won't do
horny,
that.
how horny are you, Kyle, that you get to play 3 games next week?
I'm pretty hard.
As you should be. Well, Kyle, you keep that boner until next week, and until then, I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler.
I'm the Shillelagh Man.
And the Red of a Red Baron.
Oh.